Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In the course, this is a whole new section about website speed optimization, where we will discuss how you can optimize your website so that it can load faster, because speed is now very important Google ranking factor for ranking in Google, and that is why you should take care of your speed optimization and you should take it very seriously. I have pushed back the link building process to another section because right now we need to set up our website for speed optimization so that it can load fast on different devices like mobiles, tablets and PCs. So you need to keep in mind these 7 simple points for speed optimization, especially when you are using WordPress. You need to select a fast loading WordPress theme because some themes are loading very slowly and you should be very careful. I will give you a list of fast loading WordPress themes which you can use for any type of website on WordPress. Now the second point is avoid installing unnecessary plugins. You should, guys, avoid at all cost extra plugins which you don't need for your website. Only install the plugins which you really need for your website. And then the third important point is resize the images in Photoshop or any other software. This is important because sometimes people just get images from the internet or they just capture with the camera and straight upload to their website. I know the photos are very high quality, but that is very large in size, which creates so many problems for the site to load on different devices. So that is very important. You should be very careful about that. And you should use some caching plugins in WordPress. What is a caching plugin? A caching plugin is actually a plugin which actually duplicate your pages. When someone visits your site, they actually save that page or that activity in their database. So the user, when the user come back to the website, they show them that page instead of getting a new page from our server. So this way the page will load very fast. Only the page will be updated when there is a new content in that page or there is a new content on the home page. So the caching plugin for WordPress is very, very important, and we will be installing in a few moments. The next 5th point is use content delivery network, which is also called CDN. What is this thing? This is basically a network which serves your pages to the users from a nearby web server. Like for example, if I have purchased a web hosting account from a company which has all their servers in the US, and my visitors are basically in Asia, like in India, Japan, South Korea and Singapore. So when visitors are visiting my site, the pages will be served from the US servers or maybe the Germany servers. But instead of that, if I use a CDN network, which is free, by the way, some are free and some are paid, but we will be using the free one, then the CDN will actually serve the pages from nearby servers. Like if somebody is visiting from Singapore, the CDN will automatically deliver them the pages from a server in Singapore instead of US. So the time between server and the browser will be reduced almost to 0. So that is why we use content delivery network for speed optimization and for loading our website fast. Now the 6th point is maximum 10 images per page. You should use maximum 10 images. If you can cover your page in less images, like 3 to 4 or 5 images, that is the best strategy. But you shouldn't go more than 10 images, because if you go more than 10 images, then your page will have a big size, more than 2 MB, and that is very bad for speed optimization. Your site will not be loaded immediately. And keep the page under 2 MB. 2 MB is the maximum size for your page right now in this era. It should be like under 1 MB in a good appropriate manner, but maximum should be 2 MB. Okay, so instead of using different images, so many images on the pages, you can just use some videos. You can embed videos from YouTube. So there's 7 points. Just take a screenshot of these 7 points and keep it simple. Now, which WordPress plugins we can use for speed optimization? The number 1, WP Fastest Cache for caching. This is a free plugin we use for caching our pages and for caching our different queries which the user is performing on our site. We can also use WP Rocket for caching, but that is paid. That is very good, much better than the fastest cache, but that is paid one. Okay, and actually the WP fastest cache is very easy to use and very simple to use. There are dozens of caching plugins, but this one is the best one because it is very easy to use for anybody. And then the third plugin which we will use in this course is Short Pixel Image Optimizer. This is for images, to optimize images. When you upload your images, it will further actually optimize the images, and the images will be with very less size but still maintaining the quality. And the Cloudflare is a content delivery network, CDN, which is free to use, and we will use that in this course. And you can use a lazy load plugin for images. Lazy load plugin is a plugin which actually delivers the images dynamically. When the user scroll down in your page, it will show the images only when the user has come to that specific area in the page. It will not load all the images at once. So this way your site will be actually loading fast. But by default, many themes have this plugin or this feature, lazy load feature in your default theme. Many themes have this option, but if your theme doesn't have this, then you can install this plugin. Right now the theme I am using has this option by default. So look at this one. This is our website, right? So this is the website. I have added some more content to this website, and the home page, you can see there are like 5 posts on the main page, and there are 2 tools we can use for checking the speed up our website. Okay, the first one is gtmetrics.com. So this is a very popular and normally people use this. And the second one is the official Google page speed. Okay, Google page speed. You need to write Google. Okay, in Google you write Google page speed, and this is the tool. Okay, page speed insight. Now we need to just copy this URL and paste it here in GTmetrix and also in Google, so we can get the idea how much time this website is taking right now, because we did not do anything for speed optimization when we created this website initially. Okay, and we will paste the same URL here into Google page insight and analyze it. Okay, so these both will give us now the result and the score out of 100, so we can see what we need to optimize and what we need to do. Okay, here you can see on Google, you can see Google has given us different result for mobile and different result for desktop. Now the mobile, you can see it is 59. So a 59 score is basically means you need to improve it. You know, like you see the chart here, different options. 0 to 59 means this is critical. You know, you must improve this. You should work on that because that is critical and it will impact your ranking actually somewhere in Google. But now this is above 50, so this means we need to improve. 50 to 89 means improvement, and 90 to 100 means this is a very good actually speed, you know, score. This is okay. And similar is for desktop, you know, but normally desktop should be like 90, 91, like more than 90, and mobile should be like about 70. Okay, so about 50, 60, 70 it is okay, but if you have like 90, that is the best. Now look at this tool. This is very slow because there are so many jobs ahead of us, but we'll see that, okay, in a while. So it is now analyzing our site, and you can see here it has generated the result. Now the page speed score for this is here, you know, 97, which is a very good score. Like more than 90 is very good score for this GTmetrix and for this website. But why slow score? Why slow score is like, you know, this is page speed and this is why slow speed. Now this website, you need to see all these options here. Okay, Why slow score shows you different problems with your site, and this shows different problems with your page. Okay, so the thing is, it has taken fully loaded time 2.9 seconds. Okay, your site normally should be loaded fully within 3 seconds, so that is okay. If less than 3 seconds, that is perfectly fine. The total size page size is 497 KB, which is like less than 1 MB or half MB, and total requests are 39. So this is just fine. The total request should be under 50 and this should be under 1 MB, which is just fine. Loading time is okay, but the problems will also be shown here, like which thing need improvement, which plugin or which script is causing the problem. So if you click the why slow option here, it will suggest you that user content delivery network, CDN. Okay, so this is, as I mentioned already, make fewer HTTP requests. This means like there are so many HTTP requests to the servers which we need to actually reduce. And the third one is add expire headers. These are technical things which we'll later on discuss, but for this will be normally reduced by the plugin that we use in the next lecture. And these all suggestions are also given in this tool, the Google Page Speed. If you scroll down, they will tell you different things, problems with your site, like element render blocking resources, reduce initial service response time, and remove unused TSS. So these different things we will cover in next lecture when we optimize, like we install the CDN and also install this one, like the plugin for caching. So right now this is the score. Now in the next video, when we optimize it and install some plugin, then we'll check this score again.